Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. Usual process, please. Mike's either side of the room. We'll take a show of answer questions. We'll start with the broadcast section, followed by an embargo for 10:30 p.m. this evening. We'll start with Mark.
Hi, Pep. Erling obviously came off at half-time in midweek. Can I just check on his fitness and how he is?
It's not 100%, but we'll see today. How does he feel? It's not, I think, big issue, the doctor said to me, but had some disturbing before the game, during the game, and that's why second half didn't play. We'll see how is his evolution.
Is he likely to be involved at all tomorrow?
Well, we'll decide today.
Can I ask you about John Stones as well, who returned to the bench in midweek? Is he likely to be involved, and how's his mindset been this season? Because obviously it's been another difficult season for him with injuries.
Yeah, last season too. Fortunately, it is a long 2 months. The last game we played was against Leeds away. It was more than 2 months and a half. But fortunately, I make already 2-3 training sessions, and we'll see tomorrow if he plays or how many minutes he plays.
Ben.
Hi, Pep. We've spoken about every trophy, every final being so precious to you. I guess, from your point of view, the opportunity to get to another FA Cup final, something that's a priority for you between now and the end of the season.
My priority is beat Salford and go to the next round. Of course, in this competition, the last years have been magnificent what they have done, reaching finals, semi-finals. So, unfortunately, we could not win the last 2 finals, but being there is always a success. Always I think about that, and yeah, hopefully before this long week that I think we need, because we are so exhausted mentally, physically, for this incredible amount of games and many months. Few days off, we can have a real break after the game tomorrow.
And because of all those games, all the tournaments that you're competing for, I guess for the players, it's a lesson, isn't it? Every week, every challenge is another lesson, and Salford is no different in that sense.
Yeah, absolutely. So, of course, the League Two, of course, we play at home, but I try to inoculate in the mind of the players that anything is for granted, that everything is difficult, and of course could be easy afterwards, but we have to do our job, and that's why in a tight competitions in this decade, in FA Cup, Carabao Cup, always we have been there. Always we behave really good, and tomorrow cannot be an exception.
One of the big talking points away from football this week, Pep, has been the comments of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the Manchester United owner. I know you've spoken in this room very passionately and very compassionately about world issues. I don't know if you've heard what Sir Jim has said about immigration. Have you got a view on what he said this week and the coverage?
I have a huge appreciation for Sir Jim. I was fortunate to meet him. I think he making a statement after apologize or whatever. So unfortunately, I'm not commenting about what the Sir Jim Ratcliffe said, because after that, he make what exactly what I want to say, but it's all around the world, the problem that we have in all around all the countries. Like we treat the immigrant people, so the people come from another country, that is a problem that our countries will have, and is a big problem, because the fact I am a Catalan and you are British, what influence we had when we were born with mom and dad, right? And we were born in there, and I think everybody want to have a better life. Every people want to have a perspective to have a better future for themselves, for the families, for the friends, or for whatever. And sometimes opportunities comes in the place where you were born, and the place that maybe you go. And today, before it was so difficult to travel, but today in 1 hour you can be in everywhere. So that's why the moment we start, the color of the skin or the place where you were born don't make a difference. The moment we start, and still we have a lot of work to do about that. So that doesn't make me feel, for the fact I was Catalan, I am better than you. No. Made me feel, my education when I was born, when I travel in Mexico, I live in Qatar, or live in Italy, or live in here in England, or live in Germany. And that is just benefit of my I'm my personality. I grew up. I met incredible, nice people traveling, and that is what it's about. But don't make me feel better just for the fact I was born in one place, different for the other one. And most of the people run away for their countries for the problems that are in their countries, not because they want to leave. And as much we embrace the other cultures, embrace it, but truly, truly embrace it, that we can be better. That will be a better society. I don't have any doubt about that.
Well said. Thank you.
Anything else before the embargo, guys? Yeah.
Hi Pep, I'm BBC Sports Tactics correspondent. I just want to bring to your attention a very old column you wrote. In 2006, you spoke about Spain versus Tunisia. Tunisia set up in a very compact shape, and you described the Spanish front three as being positionless, very fluid. I think it was Torres, David Villa and Garcia. Obviously, this season, you've used your front three in a narrow manner, a very fluid manner as well, especially in the last couple of weeks. My question, I suppose, is, in that column, you spoke about how when the Spanish players drop deep from the first line, if they do it too quickly, the midfield gets very congested. How do you find that balance, and how do you coach players like Semenyo, Cherki, Doku and Foden in close spaces with fluidity between them to help you create chances rather than making the pitch very congested?
Do you want to be my assistant coach?
Bring me in, Pep.
Oh, okay. No.
You are my biggest inspiration to get into football, I would say so.
You were tough. No, adapt the quality of the players that we have. We have just one proper winger right now with Antoine, and I have adapted the system to make comfortable the players. No more than that. It's in 70, 80 years old, like a manager, I change many things. The idea is quite similar in the terms of build-ups or high pressing, I said many times, but if I don't have wingers, proper wingers, I don't play with wingers. I have to play with the other one to make them feel comfortable. No more than that.
Hi, Pep. You've been giving really nice words about Bernardo lately, and obviously he's been incredible on the pitch, but I would like to ask you about his leadership style outside of the pitch. Is he the one that leads by example, in a way?
Yeah, but he can talk too, but yeah. It's the best leadership, right? We lead by example. And anyone in the locker room and dressing room cannot deny that he has that.
He said recently that he has an idea what he's doing after this season.
Who?
Bernardo.
No, I don't have any idea.
You don't talk to him about that?
No.
But you'd like to have him here?
No, I honestly, I said to him, when you take a decision, let me know. Yeah, but I don't have any idea. No.
Set the embargo there for 10:30 p.m. this evening. Start with Jérémy.